suppressive. You put yourself in this box. Your time, your pain, you're mentally insane, and you don't know who you are, so you best behave. Don't stop giving till you give it all. Don't stop giving till your feelings are small.
What's up, everybody? Oh, man.
You don't stop. Don't stop.
We're warming up.
Your
This is
money
a warm-up
and
song,
your
guys.
crimes, you're doing right. Cross the borderline and now your kids are on the line, waiting for the money to cover up your crimes. But now the feds are on the line. You're so suppressive. Whether you like it or not, you're so suppressive. You put yourself in this box. My time, your pain, I'm mentally insane, and you don't know who you are, so you best behave. Don't stop giving till you've given it all. Don't stop giving till your feelings are small. Don't stop till you've given it all. No, you don't stop till you've given it all. Your money and your crimes, you're doing fine. You've crossed the borderline and now your kids are on the line, waiting for the court to cover up the crime. Put us in the lawsuit this time. Yeah, I'm so suppressive. Well, you like it or not, we're so suppressive. You put yourself in this box. Your time, your pain, your mentally.
Thank you all for being here. So today we're gonna break this down. I brought Catherine Olson. I'm gonna add Catherine Olson to the stage.
Is that you singing?
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's the almost completed version of So Suppressive.
Where do I find it? I love
It's
that.
not released yet. This is the first
Oh, that's
time.
so cool.
Yeah, so Dan and I are working on the music video and putting little plans together, so we should be able to release it pretty soon. I'm hoping to have it all done, released, music video and the song on my birthday, this coming up birthday, February 12th. So
That's great.
if you come to my birthday party, you'll be able to watch the video and hear the song and everything complete in its form.
That's great.
Yeah, and I know everybody.
You have a really good voice.
Oh, thank you.
I hadn't heard you. I knew you were a singer, but I hadn't actually heard you before. You have a really good voice.
That's very nice. And that's nice to know that even some people have interacted with me or done live streams and they've never even heard my music. So I like that. It's like a side that you either know about or you don't. And when you do, you definitely, I feel like people get to know me very much, like way better and without having to explain anything. I'm in my zone when I'm doing my music, and I love singing. And I never had this idea that I was some great singer, but now I'm starting to realize that I can pretty much like sing anything. Like I love just singing. And so whether it's punk and loud and raw, or if it's soft and beautiful but means almost the exact same thing, like I love music so much. I love music. My favorite is music. My second favorite is videos, like, movies and like making music videos. I love the creation of that. And then of course, performing live and like having the show. I put together the whole show, every little curtain, every balloon, and then every other thing that I forgot to put up. I'm like, but somehow it all comes together full circle. And here I am.
That's wonderful.
About Scientology.
I was listening. I'm like, is this AI? No, this isn't AI. No, it sounds like Laura.
It's me, baby. It's that
Right.
vocal, the Laura Anderson vocal that people can. I love that. I really love that you haven't gotten into. I mean, I'm sure you've heard like the learning and loving just in intros and stuff.
Yeah.
I believe if you came to a live show, you would absolutely love it.
I'll have to do that because I want to come to LA again. I mean, I came last year and I actually liked it. I thought I was going to hate it. I thought I was going to be like, I never want to go to LA again. But I actually really liked it.
Could have that effect on some people. But I think that's why I stay in LA. I know all the pockets. I know I've seen the garbage. I've seen the evil. I deal with Hollywood fucking all the time. Yeah. So it's kind of like when you know the truth, you're not afraid of anything. You're okay with like, oh, I'll get that out of my way. You know, like you just kind of go. And it's hard when you find precious people, like the people that I have met through this, protesting or like, our community. I just love, whoa, Fox, what's going on? She's chasing the kitty. I just love the genuine, like I love genuinely meeting people where they're at, where I'm at, and like just like I don't know, there's something really loving about that. And a lot of these people, I don't know if it's just because we're exposing Scientology's crimes and everything, or what, but obviously it means more to me to meet somebody when I'm protesting and things like this than just randomly on like some dating app or something like that, Although, didn't you meet your man on an app or something, or no? Was the original?
I met him. We reconnected through Facebook.
Okay.
I made an illegal Facebook account.
Yes, we talked about that on the last video. That somehow will be put up on Rumble after this. Yeah. Okay, so where are we going? So what we're doing today, guys, here's the plan, Stans. Today we're going to be talking about different videos, just the indentured servants that we call Sea Org members inside of Scientology. We're going to be bringing up random different videos and just giving a view of what the normality of being in the Sea Org, just the mind frame, obviously the schedules, the way that they jump on buses and can't speak to anybody when they're getting off the buses, or just an overall idea of indentured servants in Scientology, and it's not at all to harass or to like call somebody out specifically in the Sea Org. It's not that at all. This is 100% like, I would love for my father or any of the parents that I knew personally, Sarah Gualteri, I can literally name so many parents, if they're not like dead, if they're not still here with us, there are so many people, excluding my parents, that I would do anything for to help get them out. Yeah. And so I love having you on, Kat, because you only left maybe 3-4 years ago?
2021, June 2021. Someone's asking if in the comments if I was in Scientology.
Yes.
Yes, I was for 29 years.
Yes. So let people hear. Sorry, I don't have my microphone because it's because I broke it allegedly. Allegedly. Because I always just think like Apple or anything, like once you use something for a certain amount of times, it doesn't matter how much you take care of it. I swear they have some glitch where they just like, oh, you got to buy a new one within this amount.
Time to upgrade.
Yeah, time to upgrade. And then when you upgrade, everything falls apart on your actual phone. You're like, I wasn't ready for all these upgrades. I just got used to the last one. So yeah, it's a cult in itself. But yes, Kat was definitely raised and dealt in Scientology for 20 something years?
29. Well, I was in for 29 years. I started out as public and then I joined staff and I joined the Sea Org.
Can we quickly tell everybody your little story? Not little, but I'm just saying in a little bit of a minute or two, can we just quickly tell so that they know how awesome you are at being able to like describe and explain everything as we're going?
So I joined Scientology in 1992. I joined staff in Portland, Oregon in 1993. I was there for just a couple years, and then I joined the Sea Org in LA. And I was in LA from 1994 to October 2019. And then I got sent along with a bunch of other Sea Org members to be staff in Columbus, Ohio. And then I connected with someone who I knew in high school, who I'm now married to. and on Facebook during the pandemic because everybody had to.
Wait, can I just pause you? That is super important. And I love, first of all, that you met somebody and you married him. Like, to me, I find that so stabilizing, even just for you. Nobody had that, honestly. Like, you were married inside the Sea Org, you're both coming out like complete idiots. Like, you don't know.
And he was never a Scientologist. He was never in the Sea Org, of course, because
Right.
he was never a Scientologist.
Which I just think it's so magical. I just don't even understand how that happened, but thank God in the universe, because
I know, right?
like you're
Here I am.
stable. I mean, like you have something stable that you can really hold on to, and it's literally called love. Like, thank God you literally have love, because you're such an awesome person, and I really appreciate that. Okay. So yeah, that is to me so crazy that somebody gets help leaving mentally, just even phically leaving the Sea Org, and then they end up, and then you end up marrying him. I just really love that. It's like it's a true like love story.
Yeah. We need to tell the story in, like, we need to do justice to our story, and we will.
Okay, but I just want the world to know, because that's so crazy to me. I'm like, how? Like, I remember, no way, until I was on route outlines for the last final time. I was like, I'm not going back. I'm not going to let them rehabilitate me. This one time I started flirting with one of the construction workers that worked at the Ybor City. They were building the Tampa testing center, or whatever that was, Ybor City testing center. And and I was kind of and I got in so much, like, that was one of the last things I really had to give up on my security checking, was flirting with this guy even a little bit. It wasn't like, I would just call him. I got his cell phone number, and I would just call him from flag phones when I should have been scrubbing toilets or whatever. And I would just call him, and I could tell he was so nervous. He was so scared. I mean, let's not get into the fact that I was only 17, and he was probably like, I literally shouldn't even be talking to you unless you're 18. He literally told me all this. So I just had no idea. So the fact that, I don't know, I just feel like you're such a special person, and the fact that you had somebody who you're out with and now you're with, I just really trust you, and I love your growth. I've been in therapy groups with you, and I just really, I really trust you, and I just really love that. So that's all. Okay. Keep telling your story so the whole world will also know why they should trust you.
Yeah. So then I got, like I said, I got sent to Columbus, Ohio, with like a few hundred other Sea Org members, because they didn't have enough staff to open the org there. So we went there to be staff, and then thanks for putting that up. And then we opened the org, and then COVID hit, and everybody had to go to the apartments and stay there for several months. So while I was there, I made a illegal in the Sea Org, because Sea Org members aren't allowed to be on any social media. So I made a Facebook account, and I decided I was going to find a bunch of my old friends, because I was like, oh, this is cool. I can find people and talk to them, and disseminate meaning, introduce them to Scientology, be like, oh, you want to buy a book? Because everybody was being told, we need to sell books and blah, blah, blah. So then I connected with John, who he's actually done. If anybody wants to check out my channel, we should put it in the description as well, because I have a playlist on there, and it's called John's Interviews, and he's done several interviews on YouTube, and he's told the entire story from his point of view, which is really useful for people who are trying to help somebody get out of Scientology or out of the Sea Org.
Yeah, maybe Dan Walks, can you text me her link, and then I'll put it in the chat here. I'll put it in.
And if anybody wants to see that specifically, it's just look under playlists, and it gives his interviews, and then there's a bunch of all my interviews I've done so far on YouTube are also on there, because I've told my whole story in like great detail, talking for like 6 hours. So
and I want people to watch your stories, because there's so many little points, like you even just now, you kind of brushed over things, and I'm like, Can you believe that Sea Org members are not allowed? This is 2026, and Sea Org members are not allowed to be on the internet.
Not allowed to be on social media
at all. Like,
I mean, there are, you can be on the internet. It's got lots of restrictions, lots of filters, blah, blah, blah.
In the Sea Org, though, when it comes to the outside world, you're pretty much not allowed on the internet. There's like, you're not, like, you have to have permission, or there should be a reason that you're going on the you You're not
and there's a lot of filters.
100%.
Created a whole bunch of filters. You can't Google, you Google Scientology and a blank screen comes up. You literally cannot Google Scientology if you're a Sea Org member, Scientologist in the Sea Org. You can't Google Scientology.
This is what I want people to know. I want people to know the details of why we try so hard to get people out of the Sea Org. A, because they're friends of ours, they're friends of our parents, or they're friends of people that we grew up with that they really care about, vice versa. Sea Org members care about us, whether they know it or not, or whether they've been spewed horrible lies about us, and vice versa. Like, and so to me, when I have a feeling like that, everybody that has to do with that needs to also receive that love. I feel like, and that means every Sea Org member. That means anybody inside Scientology. I have an urge to want to help them know what is really happening in the world and how they're being abused. And so it's super hard. And even like when you just brush it over, I'm like, pause. Wait.
I know. There's so much I can talk about.
And it was such a privilege to be trusted on any post position, a job in the internal slave organization, to be trusted to even go on the internet. Like, the reason you had the internet is because they trusted you to a degree to even be around somewhere that you could have the internet.
Yeah, and if you're doing anything weird or you're Googling anything you shouldn't be, you'll get in trouble. They can see everything.
100%. They can literally see. Activity. Yeah. Okay. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind while you're saying that.
Yeah. So let's see. So I was in Columbus. We connected during COVID, and we just started talking, and we basically haven't stopped talking ever since. Long story short, he got me. He's the one who found the Aftermath Foundation and got me connected up with the Aftermath Foundation and convinced me, to talk to these scary SPs, and and actually, and then they helped me.
And the scary SPs are people like me and Kat now. So we're so scary.
We're so scary. We're so
wild how
I think you're the scariest, actually.
I probably am. And what's crazy is, like, there was
thanks. Dan put up my thing. Thanks, Dan. Oh, you did. Thanks,
I'm just kidding. I should be copying and pasting that. But if you text me, I'm just kidding. If you text me, then it just pulls up on my computer. So if you send me that, then I can actually put it on the actual screen where people can see it. But anyways, yeah. So what I was saying is we definitely love the people in there and all of that, and I want that to be known. And like, example, sorry, I'm a fake mod.
You're not a fake mod.
Dan's the best. Thank you. Good. Dawn Davies just subscribed to you, Catherine.
Oh, thank you.
In fact, everybody watching should definitely be subscribed to Kat. I'm going to put it up here since my magnificent moderator has not sent me a text message yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. So
we should do another live stream very soon, and we need to talk about art, and we need to talk about how
let's talk about a
one
lot
of the most healing things you can do.
Right.
To heal trauma.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. So one thing first, Sea Org members are not allowed to be on the internet freely. They're not. That's just and you're not allowed. Here's 5 major points. 5, guys, 5. You're not allowed to be on the internet. That's like not a normal thing for a Sea Org member to be just, scrolling and having fun on the internet. You're not allowed to have personal cell phones. And trust me, I tried so many ways to this will help me and my dad. If I could get my dad a cell phone, then maybe you know, I would be in better standing. Like maybe I would have more interest in getting back on the bridge. Things like this. I literally would try so many things, and they were like, "That is not going to happen."
Wow.
I was
You
like,
know,
"I
the
will
only
pay for the
reason,
cell phone. I will pay for
yeah,
the bill. I will pay for everything." And they were like, "Absolutely not."
yeah, the only reason we were allowed to have personal cell phones in Columbus was because they didn't have the same system that they have in LA and at Flag, where the organization controls your phone and can see everything you do on your phone, all your texts, all your call logs. They can see everything. They didn't have that in Columbus, so they had to give us personal phones, which were like inspected all the time and blah blah blah.
Right. And at
And
any point, they can literally go into your phone account and
yeah,
just see what you're doing. Like there's no privacy,
that's right.
which I
So
kind of
yeah, I
thought
had
like,
to
oh, maybe they thought you were talking when they were talking, when you were like talking to your now husband, if they were thinking like, oh, maybe she's trying to recruit him in or something. Like I
Well,
just,
that's how I started out. When I
yeah,
was first talking to him, I told some people that I had reconnected with this old friend of mine, and then I was trying to get him to buy books and blah blah blah, and because I was asking people for advice on like, oh, how do I sell them these books and all this stuff. And then the more we started talking, the more I was like, okay, I need to stop talking about this. And then I just stopped mentioning him. And I used to towards the end, like when we went back to the org after the lockdown was over, and I didn't have a phone anymore at that point. I just had my iPod, my iPod touch. And I used to log on to Gmail.
the
um
iPods. Oh my God. Seer members thought they were so cool because they
oh,
had
they
them
were. They were amazing.
and that you could put your
I
own
still have it, by the way. I still have the iPod.
I really adore iPods because that was like
They're great.
my, like, that got me through so much
Yeah.
shit.
I had like 3 or 4 iPod touches when I was in the Sea Org. I just kept going through them. I kept breaking them, dropping them and shit. But anyway, so I had that, and I would use that as a phone because I was out of the org quite a bit, and I was around Columbus because I was doing promo, I was selling books, I was doing like all this stuff. And because I'd been in the Sea Org for so long, and because I was a trusted person who wasn't like in trouble or in like, you know, lower conditions or under justice and all this BS that they do, I didn't have a lot of that. Just in the past, I was like very trusted. So I was allowed to go around the city, and it got to the point, and then during the whole COVID thing, I like after we went back to the org after the lockdowns, it was hard to find anyone to come out with me to do promo. It was really hard because I would get like public or I would get like other staff or whatever. And it was really difficult to do. So I just started going out by myself. So I was out by myself a lot, and I was around the university, the Ohio State University, which is a huge campus, and they have Wi-Fi all over the campus. And they have
That's I
hundreds of
literally,
buildings.
this is where I can relate to you because when I moved my old boss, I have to call them my old bosses now because I don't work for them anymore because of fucking Scientology. Okay. So anywho, they at one point I moved years ago from LA to Ohio to go see this like fancy doctor out there. And so they actually lived out there for 3 years. And at that time I would literally fly out there and be like work with them for a month or two and then fly back. And I was like, oh, I'm finally back. Oh my God. I was always like so deprived of music and art and all like the things that I would
Yeah,
be making. I would literally be
yeah.
making music while I was like cleaning and prepping. I was so like, oh no. But well, anyways, but while I was there, I ended up just all sorts of reasons. I was hiring other personal assistants and other caregivers so that I could go back to LA. And so I had to go on the campus and meet everybody. And I ended up going out and having drinks with some of the new like the new people.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is so weird. I'm sorry, but I've never gone to an outside school. So I was
Oh,
just like, I was trying to imagine what if this was my life with, you know, what if these two who are a lot younger than me, the caregivers, I was like, what if I was their life, you know? And I was just trying, it was, the campus is huge. Like
Yeah.
literally there were all sorts of restaurants, everything. So anyways, I don't know why I jumped into that, but it's a part of my life as well, learning about schools, like being like,
Yeah.
dang, a lot. And seeing how like they weren't available certain days because they had to get certain school things done. And I just never went through that. It's just so strange. But yeah.
Yeah.
Been to the
Yeah.
Ohio campus.
Yeah. So I
Nobody's
used to
talking
go.
about, and yes, they have Wi-Fi everywhere, wherever you go.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's hundreds of buildings. So once you get to that, so once you get on that campus, you can literally just disappear into a building and nobody can find you because they don't know what building you're in. Because you can just walk in, into whatever building, go all around. I used to go around, I used to put all this promo and stuff on their notice boards all around, and people would take it down right away. And so I could just go the next week and do it again. So I'm sorry for
So your
promoting
stats were
Scientology
up
around
and
Ohio State University.
you found a loophole to put the flyers and everything, which is so crazy. Like that's a normal, again, these are normal things of a Scientologist. It is normal for a Scientologist, Sea Org member, thinking it's okay to go anywhere, to the laundromats right down my street.
Oh
and
yeah, I used to
drop
put stuff
off chunks of flyers, and they don't ask the store people. And if they do, they go, oh, it's a help, it's a meditation. They never say Scientology. The moment I tell the store owners around here, I see, I'm like, no, I said, this needs to go in the trash. And I throw it away in front of them. And if there's some argument between me and them, by the time I'm done with the conversation of why I'm throwing it away, there's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm either like, you're a Scientologist and this is why you're upset about this, or you're going to go, oh, no way, your mom, your dad are in. I'm like, yes, so I love that. Anyway, so campuses, Scientology targets campuses, young people in campuses, people who are at their, you know, maybe desperate needs. Although when I was doing well with money and fine, having a normal freaking job that was allowing me to do what I want to do, I still went to the laundromats to do it. But a lot of people who go to the laundromats aren't very wealthy. Like it's just a thing. Yeah. And if you are wealthy and you're going to laundromat, it's because you like the comfort of doing your laundry at a laundromat when you were broke. But anyway,
yeah, we used to go everywhere. We went to all sorts of shops for that promo.
They literally have statistics. Like your stat was how many flyers. So you literally count, okay, I put 200 at the laundromat. I put 2 at the campus. I gave 5 to these people. Like,
that's right.
Wonder like how is Scientology being promoted? They infiltrate the city, they infiltrate the LAPD, they infiltrate the whole government system, and then they have people indentured servants slaving around 24/7. They literally have their sleep scheduled, you know, their food, the amount of time they're allowed to have a break. Everything is scheduled. So no, anytime I see promo flyers anywhere, in the trash. Because those are the ways they recruit. I was also going to go roll on 5 things. It's statistics. Every Sea Org member is literally slaving around to get their stats up 24/7, even when they have days off, or if that happens, if they get a leaving of absence, you still have to get a replacement and make sure the stats are up while
your stats better not crash
while you're gone.
If you're gone, because you're gonna it's gonna be bad.
No cell phones, no internet, stats must be up at all times. No proper education. And the other thing is the people in the Sea Org don't get auditing as much or near even remotely the amount that paying, say, regular Scientologists is paying for the money. They're going to get, all of them are going to get, the Sea Org members are the last ones to get actually auditing or actual bridge help, whatever Scientology garbage. The Sea Org members are the last ones to get it. So a lot of these Sea Org members are in the Sea Org for 40 plus years and they don't even get past OT3 or even clear, like my mother and my father. Okay.
Yeah, I was glad, looking back on it, I was really glad that I hadn't made it to clear. But
Me too.
when I was in there at the
So many
time, I
things.
wanted to. Like I was like, oh, I'm not even there yet. This is water, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering if I'm like.
They're like, damn, she's drinking straight up vodka. I bet a Scientology still uses the GATE program, right? I don't know what the GATE
What's
program.
the GATE program?
What's the GATE program?
I don't know.
Okay, so finish telling. So you were just
Okay, so yeah, I was around Ohio University quite a bit.
I have a random question. Was there any time you like kind of almost got in trouble or anything like that? You were like, no, my stats are up.
No, yeah, I have a whole story of how I got in trouble, but it's kind of a long story.
But that was with your now husband?
No.
Oh, ooh, okay.
No.
Dang,
In
fact,
just to segue. So I was talking, just segue off onto everything. So about 6 months or so into the time that I was talking to him, because we were talking for a little over a year before I left. So about 6 months into that, I had brought my iPod into the org at one point, and I left it in the bathroom. And somebody found it and turned it into HCO. And I was like, oh shit, I'm so busted, because I couldn't remember.
Why did they turn it into HCO has lost and founds. That's why, right?
Well, no, they turned it in because it was a device and it wasn't supposed to be in the org. Nobody was supposed to bring devices into the org unless you were told you could bring it in.
Okay.
So you couldn't actually.
And this is in Sea Org bathroom.
This was in Columbus, in the org in Columbus,
but
which was all org, yeah.
It's all Sea Org, but I mean, like they wouldn't think, oh, this was a Publix iPod.
No. Well, no, they didn't know who it. No, they found out it was mine because I left it in there.
And then you're like, hey, where's my iPod?
I didn't lock it. So they found out it was mine. So, okay, but get this. Okay, so so the INR, the Director of Inspections and Reports, which is the person who enforces all the ethics crap in the org, right?
Yeah.
So she went through it and she saw some emails between John and I. And because what I would do, I would usually log off my Gmail and I would delete the Gmail app. I would do everything I could to make it look like I didn't have Gmail, right? Because you're also not allowed to have any Gmail. You're supposed to only use org email. So she found it, or she saw that, and for whatever reason, which I hope I find out someday. So she came to me and she's like, so I have your iPod. I'm like, oh, good. I was looking for it. I'm really sorry I brought it in, blah, blah, blah. I tried to like play dumb, right? Because I was hoping that I hadn't left it on and nobody found anything. And she's like, oh, I just have some questions. And then she asked me about the emails with him. And I told her, I still can't believe that she bought this. She was like probably 18 or 19, maybe early 20s. So I told her, oh, those are from a really long time ago, because we were friends in high school or whatever. It was from a really long time ago. Okay, so when I was in high school, 1991, I was in high school. There was no such thing as email. But she totally bought it. She totally bought it for whatever reason.
They don't know,
and
right?
She just gave it back to me. And
wait, not for whatever reason. Sea Org members have no idea or concept of the actual outside world.
Yeah,
if you have a conversation with a Sea Org member about anything in the outside world, they're going to pretend.
Some people do know.
They're going to pretend they know, or if they know a little, they're like, oh, yeah. But really, they are disconnected from the outside world. So anything they're doing is just to like recruit people in to make them know, like, oh, I know the iPod. Oh, you got the new iPhone. They don't fucking know about all this shit.
Right?
It's just
but isn't that wild? And I could have been completely busted at that point, and I wasn't, because she was just like, oh, okay, cool. So just make sure that you blah 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 whatever, right? And I think she like deleted.
So you blamed it on your friend.
Yeah, so I blamed it on him, and I never got asked anything after that.
You know why? Because they don't want to be bringing that to your attention. Like they don't want to be wondering, why are we asking Catherine what, like all these random things about her iPod? And it's like, that might open your intelligent mind up
Yeah.
of being like, why do they care so
Yeah,
much
it could
if I'm on
be.
my iPod?
Yeah. But that isn't that wild?
Why?
I managed to talk to him in some way, either text, email, and sometimes on the phone, because you can use the iPod as a phone if you have headphones, and if you have like a texting app, you can use it as a phone.
Ooh, I didn't know
And you
that.
have Wi-Fi. Yeah, I used to use it as a phone. So we managed to talk almost every single day. We had some sort of interaction for over a year.
That's
And I
wild.
managed to not get caught. Isn't
Trouble.
that wild? Oh my god, I had such anxiety. I had such anxiety for so long. I'm just like,
And imagine what that's doing to the body and the mind. Like just constantly having not just anxiety about that, but also having to be on course on time and make sure you're here and make sure, oh, you don't get reported for that. Like you're always in this.
make sure your stats are up. Make sure, you know,
You're
keep your
on
stats
edge.
up and your head down, and
Yep.
so you don't get in trouble. And
Yeah.
yeah. So and I was getting towards the end, I was get this, I was getting auditing on overts and withholds. I was doing grade 2 towards the end of the time that I was there. And I didn't tell anybody about any of this, because to me it was I'll answer that question in just a second. To me, I was like, this is not an overt. I'm not doing anything wrong. I've decided I'm going to sort out my life and sort out what I want to do for myself. So this is not an overt. So it never came up. Isn't that wild?
I love that. Same with me. Same thing happened with the masturbation. I was like, it's not an overt. And if I was doing it, I wasn't having any, I had to break it down where I was only going to give off like 1 or 2 of my masturbation overts. And I was kind of like, well, it wasn't bad. I wasn't thinking of anything. What do you mean? And at a certain point, I just told the sec checker, I'm like, why are you asking me that? That's gross. Like, isn't that, you're not supposed to be asking me that.
Yeah.
And that's when they get weird, is like, she's actually saying something legal. Like it's a legal term. This older man is not allowed to be asking a minor legally about their sexual fucking
wow,
masturbation.
interesting. Wow, I didn't even, there's stuff like that I didn't even, I still don't think about in the right way, you know what I mean? 'Cause now I think about it now and I'm like, that's a good point.
I didn't realize it until later. I didn't realize it until I was like, that's why he didn't push it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll just answer this question.
Yeah,
do you think you would have ever left Scientology if it wasn't for COVID-19? I think I would have eventually left because I was very unhappy. But sorry. I thought I turned my phone off.
It's okay. We both got distracted from our loves.
I think I would have eventually left, but it may have taken a lot longer, and it may have been a lot more trauma inducing, because if I would have just went to somebody and said, I really don't want to be here anymore, I want to leave, then you have to go through the whole security check, confessional, all the other.
You're immediately in dog shit the moment you tell only the one person you're allowed to tell, the ethics officer, that you are thinking about leaving the Sea Org.
Yeah, and I never did that, and I decided I was never going to do that, because I'm like, I don't want to go through all of that. If I'm going to go, I'm just going to go. That's it. I'm gone. I'm not going through all this stuff of like, oh, you should stay. Oh, you should do your doubt condition.
But how did you know about that? I guess because I was born and raised in it, I didn't have any other perspective.
Oh, how did I know about?
I tried to leave multiple times, and so that just makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense that if somebody had a perspective before they went in, they still have a little bit of that. And they're like, I'm not going, like for me, what I did know is I grew up watching people go on the RPF, whether that was at the Int Ranch or Clearwater or whatever. I would just know I will never do the RPF. I was just like, I will never do it. I would rather never go up the bridge and just be a good Scientologist than go to the RPF.
Wow.
Isn't that wild? Like I knew something about like, I'm definitely never going to the RPF. And so they tried to be like, oh, we're offering you the RPF. And I was like, not doing it. Well, I was like, barf. They were like, what? Like, you should be honored that we're not just declaring you an SP and that you have a choice to go on the RPF. I was like,
you get this opportunity to redeem yourself, right?
Really?
I can think of exactly what the exact words they would have used.
That's exactly what they said. Like, how this will rehabilitate you. They're like, Laura, you know that, or Megan. They were saying my brain now is like Laura, but they were like, Megan, you know that there are many of your friends who have done the RPF that have had amazing experiences, and all I could think of was Serge Del Mar. I was like, I don't think he would ever go back to the RPF again. If somebody told him to go to the RPF, this is when I was 15, 16, you know, in the Sea Org. And I was thinking, like, people like Serge would never go back. If they were told to go back to the RPF, they would either unalive themselves or they would be declared, to get immediately declared, because they would never go back. And so, yeah. They were trying to convince me to rehabilitate myself and do it. But no, I just, that's why I was asking, like, how did you just know? But maybe you just had that pocket of not being in Scientology that you knew, like, no, I'm not doing all that route up bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I also, because whoops. Hi, how's it going?
Kitty interruption. That happens. This happens quite often.
Tiny Paws, Sharp Claws. She's got her own YouTube channel.
Oh, go follow the cat.
She's great. Okay, so you asked me a question.
It was that, do you think you would have ever left? Da, 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 da. And I was just saying, I asked you because I was saying,
how on the routing out,
on the, weren't going to do it.
Yeah, on the routing out thing. Yeah, because I was like, for me, it was a matter of integrity. Like my own personal integrity was like, I need to make a decision for myself, and I don't want to be influenced by anybody. So I'm going to make this decision.
Interesting. That's similar how I had. I was like, if I messed it up, and what was so fucked up is I was threatened with suppressive. You're going to be declared a suppressive so often, even at the cadet org. And I was like, oh, no. Okay, no. Well, what can I do to not do the RPF but not get declared? Like, I was just trying to do everything. And now, being a suppressive, I can't fucking stand. Like, I love protesting and being like, I'm a proud SB. I want to weaken the intensity of that threat of being declared, because being declared an SP was one of the things that kept me in, even at the Int Ranch as a cadet, as like a fucking 10-year-old child. I just never wanted to be declared. I never, I just thought I would have no other option. So that was pretty interesting. Like, being declared now, I'm like, wow. But when it happened and before that, that was my biggest fear. Which I believe a lot of Sea Org members' biggest fears is being declared. Like, okay, if they could leave the Sea Org how you did, if they could leave the Sea Org without feeling threatened or that they were going to get in trouble. If they had, that's why I yelled out a lot. I say, like, David Miscavige, why won't you let your Sea Org members know about the Aftermath Foundation? I'm literally like, why wouldn't you? If they're not having fun in the Sea Org, send them somewhere where they can actually get back on their feet, and maybe they wouldn't hate Scientology so much. That would be my internal.
Wow, what an awesome viewpoint. I love that.
So I'm like, why? We're
doing him a favor.
Literally,
we're doing him a favor.
Take the weight off your shoulder, David Miscavige. Yeah. We'll handle your mentally ill people and all of that. We'll give them a pass. And so when people are like, the Aftermath Foundation, because they listen, David Miscavige, they do listen, whether it's negative or good, they can't help it, because they're like, they have to either resent it or they have to love what I'm saying, because it's David Miscavige. So I'm giving them an option. I'm like, why don't you let your Sea Org members learn about or even the SPTV Foundation or the Aftermath Foundation, where there are literal people that want to help them make their transition smoother. Like, people in the Aftermath Foundation don't care if they're people who leave the Sea Org that are still Scientologists. They understand that. Like, they get that. They're like, okay, they're still going to be acting. They're still going to be thinking. They know they helped you. They know where you're coming from because we were all in it. And so one of the things I've learned over the last 3 years, just protesting and stuff and seeing reactions and feeling, is using things like that. Why does David Miscavige hate these foundations that are simply just helping people in whatever way they need when they try to leave the Sea Org or Scientology?
Yeah, this is interesting. Somebody put up a comment. I remember when I joined the Sea Org in 2018.
Oh, Leo! I love Leo. Okay, I remember.
Who is this?
Leo is awesome. Actually, you know Leo. I just don't want to say how I know him because all of that's kind of private. But you've seen him. Okay. You've seen him in our things. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, okay. I remember when I joined the Sea Org in 2018, part of onboarding me was to delete all of my social media accounts and all of my email accounts.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And for my parents, even in the 80s and the late 70s, like even for my mom when she was coming over from Canada with me 6 months pregnant, trafficking me from Canada, knowing that she was going to stay here in LA and be an executive for the cult of Scientology. Because remember, it was a cult. It wasn't actually a religion yet because they only got their status in 93. And so I was born in 1986. So my mother knew what she was doing. If you were pregnant right now, Catherine, you would fucking know in 3 years where your kid's going to school. Like, everything's so planned. You know what I mean? When you're a mother, even if it's just for the next 6 months, she knew what she was doing for the next 6 months to the next year or whatever. Yeah. So,
and you know what's interesting about the whole social media thing too is that, so if you're a Sea Org member, you can't have social media, but if you're a public Scientologist, they don't control that. You can be on whatever social media you want, but they use Scientologists' Facebook accounts and their friend list and stuff to see if you're connected to anyone who's not in good standing, who's either declared or dead filed or whatever. Like,
and can I just add, the people who would be doing that research to see who's your accounts, who your friends, that's OSA.
Tad Reeves does it. He's
literally
he's not OSA though. He's a former Sea Org member. He's a former Sea Org member and he's a public Scientologist now. And he's one of the people that like does that for OSA though. There's a lot of people who do things for the Office of Special Affairs who are not
Tori Magoo, Tori Christensen, Tori Magoo 44. She literally did stuff for OSA at a certain point all the time when they no longer could have her at all in the Sea Org or because of her epilepsy.
And there's also people that are hired, okay, because OSA hires attorneys, they hire PIs, and those PIs go to other people and they get those other people to do things and mess with activists and with former Scientologists and people like you and me and, you know, anyone who's doing this kind of thing and stir up things, you know, it could like for example, anybody can go on this live stream, right? And under whatever YouTube account they want, and they can say whatever they want, and you don't know who everybody is. You know what I mean? And they could be thank you.
Sorry, I had to do that. It's just so cute. I love my animals and I love Foxy and everything. So if they ever have a YouTube account, which is a very good idea.
Yeah.
I might do a separate YouTube account just for my animals.
You should. You totally should. It's really fun.
And I know you love your kitties.
She doesn't like to be on video though. Every time I try to video her, she
does. It's Hollywood. Everything's so fake. Who wants to be on fake TV anymore? They only want to be on real TV. Reality shows.
Yeah, she knows when I'm videoing her. It's really funny. I have to be really stealthy about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was trying to say that there's people who work for OSA who don't know that they work for OSA because they're working for a PI or they're working for somebody who works for a PI who works for OSA, and you'll never trace that back to OSA. That's why when former Scientologists freak out and say, oh, you know, this is an OSA op and whatever, it's like you just don't know. Nobody really knows what is and what isn't, but it
And
It
I
always
feel like a
changes.
lot of people don't realize when we say it's OSA, we're not talking about one specific person. We're just
Yeah.
saying it's held under the realm of OSA. We
Yeah.
never heard people in the C organization talking about what the tactics were that OSA uses to
No.
attack ex-members. Oh no,
Mhm.
we never heard a fucking word
Mhm.
about that.
No.
There's two things because they don't want their internal members knowing that old friends of theirs. A lot of these people don't even know some of these people are declared SPs. A lot of people do not know that I'm declared an SP. And so, like,
Yeah.
when I go out and say, "Hey, will you just let like my last live protest out at Blue 2 days ago or whatever?" I
Yeah.
literally told the old lady, "You don't know," but she knew my dad, but she doesn't know me, and she didn't know it, and she was never in the Sea Org. But she's like, and I'm like, "Look, I just started talking about the abuses about the elderly Sea Org members, and I got in trouble."
Yeah.
And so she started really listening, and I said, she knew who Phil Anderson, my dad, is, and I said, "Will you just tell him no matter what?" Tell him, I said, no matter what, I do love him no matter what.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, I will tell him. I was like, will you please just tell him?
Wow.
I was like, even if we disagree about Sea Org, David Miscavige, Scientology, it doesn't matter. Will you just tell him that I love him? His daughter, Laura, loves him no matter what. And she said,
Wow.
okay, I will. Like, she was very determined.
I
She
really
said,
hope she did.
I
I
will.
really hope she was able to. That's great.
She knows him. She was like, yes, I know Phil. Like, she was like saying it naturally. So I was like, oh my God, this old lady knows my dad. And so, yeah, I'm definitely learning. And then I'm
I
learning.
love
to
your
do it well.
persistence. I love your persistence.
Thank
Like
you.
I would not be able to. I don't think I would be able to be as persistent. Like I would just. I don't know what I would do because I was on the other end. I was in the Sea Org and I was disconnected from my mom and my sister for 12 years. And my mom was trying to do all sorts of things and to get to me and to talk to me and to get me out. And she was trying to do all this stuff. And she was very persistent, but at the same time, it was hard for her because she didn't live in LA. So anyway, I just love that you're so persistent.
Thank you. And I think people say I'm persistent, but I'm not thinking about being persistent. I'm thinking about how I feel when I'm communicating something, and am I going to spend 1 minute not saying something that I would have wanted to hear when I was in the Sea Org?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's like, I mean, we'll go over some videos and stuff just to like, you know, show some characters and things like that. But the real point is that anybody in the Sea Org, we're down to help. Anybody trying to leave the Sea Organization of Scientology, I don't care if I don't know you. Literally, Kat put up her message in the very beginning of the stream saying, like, if anybody randomly wants to just email me privately, here it is. In fact, I'm going to bring it up again.
I've had people contact me too since I've been out.
Maybe they feel a little better.
Under the radar Scientologists and Sea Org members contact me, and I've helped people get out. Yeah.
So that's her email. That's her personal email. This is not even having to do with the Aftermath Foundation. See, this is what I love, Kat. I feel like we all can protest in our ways. And you're saying, like, I would never do that. I don't know if I could go out and, like, scream and do all this stuff or do what I'm doing, just filming. And it's a lot. It's so draining. It really is. And
when I was in LA, I went to the Hollywood Guarantee Building, which is the building I worked in for 25 years. And they somehow knew we were coming. I don't know. Anyway, it was a whole thing we were doing, but
they know.
But they knew we were coming, and everything was shut up tight, and nobody came out, and it was just so freaky because nobody came out of the building, and we were there for like an hour, just like we were doing filming a video.
So I mean, I want to. Well, now I'm kind of spilling some beans, not beans, but I don't give a fuck. Me and Jenna are cool. Me and Jenna are cool, guys. Me and Jenna Miscavige. So the other day, me and Jenna Miscavige walked around the Blue Building. I wonder if I can actually pull up some of that footage of just what security is doing. We weren't live streaming nothing. We were I was static recording a few things just because it was funny. Jenna was like, there's one point Jenna was like, I was like, look, we were going to count all the cameras. We were like, would this be a fun thing? Let's just count literally up to 100 cameras Does Scientology have 100 or more plus cameras just on the blue building or around its vicinities? And so we were going to do that, and then her phone fucking was full. So we were like,
yeah, we also went to the birthing building, and where the Sea Org members live, the Anthony building.
Yeah.
And while we were there, their food van came to drop off.
Yes,
food for people
that you were talking about.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I managed to throw the aftermath cards into the van.
Yes,
a stack of them like this thick.
When did you go there? When did you do that?
That was March.
Just by yourself?
Wait. No. Me and John went to LA. We went to LA to see. We went to LA to see.
Was that John's first time?
And Michelle. He'd been to LA like years and years ago, but he'd never been. Like,
no, I mean to Scientology. Like,
yeah,
like this is where I was calling.
Well, we actually drove by when we moved from the East Coast back to Oregon. We drove by the Columbus org. We did a drive-by of the Columbus org, and we videoed it. Yeah, nothing happened, but we just went by.
No, it's just cute.
Waved.
So I want people to know that are watching under the radar. You also can message me, and if in my email or anything, you privately say, "Do not make this public. I'm so under the radar." I will absolutely know. I'm an Aquarius. I literally would be like, "Cool, don't say it. Keep going." Like I'm very good with that. I know what I can like maybe say or not. And I'm not here to like make people speak before they want to and things like that. I'm like, do it at your pace. And also I'm a good friend. I will be here when you want to do it and when you don't. But either way, I'm still a good friend. You know, like I'm still here to help you through this suppressive fucking hard time.
Yeah.
Scientology is so suppressive. It's disgusting. So it's hilarious making a whole song like, oh, I'm so suppressive. Am I? Okay, but I was gonna let me.
You and Jenna going around.
So we went. Yeah, we were just. I'm just saying whatever she does with that will be fun. But I was literally like, look, watch. We walked by and I was like, first of all, the security guards, same thing. There were people out by the time he went up and down.
I just realized your shirt is made of caution tape. I can't
Warning! A warning! I am the evidence. Back up. This is a secured LAPD line.
I hope you wear that while you're protesting. That's awesome.
I do.
That's great.
So anyways, yeah, so the security guard and I'm going to do a whole live stream just showing how the security guards are literally proud, like herding all the Sea Org members back into the building. And not only that, the moment they make a call, there's some security guards inside saying, no, don't go outside. There's SPs out there. And they
that used to happen at the HGB all the time. That used to happen at the HGB all the time. As soon as somebody was outside, you'd have security or somebody standing by the door and making sure people didn't go out or making sure that it was like all clear to go out if they needed to like go hop on a bus or.
Okay, now I feel like I want to show some of all the footage, right? Wait, is there anything else you wanted to say, or can we just show some random footage and we just go over it?
Just that I left in June 2021 with the help of the Aftermath Foundation. And again, anyone who wants to talk to me or knows me or doesn't know me or just wants to talk to me or wants help getting out, please contact me and I can help you.
Yeah, she was saying, oh, your mom's out, and then you didn't have to feel so alone when you left.
Yeah, my mom and my sister were smart. Got out a lot earlier.
You had it easy, Catherine.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. That's literally such a joke because nobody's had it easy ever. If you've literally ever been in the Sea Org, if you have signed a billion-year contract and gave up that spiritual freedom of like, I'm giving up my life to give to others, then you fucking, I'm totally joking. Like, no, I'm kidding. You have been stabbed by the knife of Scientology. And whether it's little pokes here, all the time, where somebody like me literally got so used to just being hurt all the time that it became my norm, or you were stabbed like Catherine or other people who are in this chat and you were fucking went in with your heart being like, all right, if this is going to be a weird organization that's really helping the world, I'll come in and do it. Like, I want to be a
Yeah,
part of
because nobody joins a cult. Nobody
literally,
joins a
you
cult.
know, nobody's
They
like, I'm
join a
signing up.
movement. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You become a part of it somehow. Like, yeah.
Anyway.
Whew. So that's why I joke, I kid, but also I'm serious. Like, I am also serious. Like, that is crazy that I'm serious in the way that thank God that you had your mom. Thank God you're married to your partner. Like, so much. Like, thank God, because I wish I had things like that, or maybe I don't. Like, maybe that wouldn't have been good for my life. You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah, I was so lucky. I was so lucky to have so much support. Like,
and then you had the aftermath, which we definitely never had.
Yeah.
So this is literally how we know that these foundations are literally helping, whether people have opinions, whether I don't like it, if Mike Rinder's name on the thing, like, it doesn't matter. And in the end, it's like, who's helping? What's going on? Who's actually helping people? And so here's 3 years, 4 years later, Catherine was in for 29 plus years in Scientology and in the fucking Sea Org. Like,
and now I have a wife and my cat has a YouTube channel.
I mean, she's a celebrity.
Oh God. Oh,
she's
Laura.
a celebrity. Yeah. It's so bad how Scientologists are treated, let alone Sea Org members. So just the Kat, I want to have a lot of people. I want everybody to come up and talk on my channel. Like, my channel is going to be freaking Lara FM all the way. You can come up. Anybody can email me and tell me, hey, Lara, let's talk about my shit on your channel. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. I want to do that. I love interrupting Catherine and being like, wait, what happened?
Well, I just thought of something.
Yeah, exactly. And you're going, oh, okay, yeah. Because we know what we went through. We know the torture we went through. So we know, So we just know when it, like, we interrupt. We're like, oh, good question. That's a good thing. Because sometimes we don't even know that we're saying something and we'll just pass over it. And then be like, somebody would be like, wait, were you in, whatever. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Okay, let me see if.
Let's do these.
Let's do some random videos and we'll just. Again, guys, if you have any, I was going to say, before we pull all this up, just random videos, maybe we'll have to do a part 2 and a part 3, and we're going to have to do another live stream about art and all of that. So I really want to do that.
I did a writing course this past fall.
You did one? Ooh, that's
I'll show you. I'll show you something really special.
Yeah.
Like, I actually want to do that. We should do that next week. Like make me do it next week.
Yeah.
Because I need to start promoting.
No, I have so many things like lined up, and I've been organizing, and not only for this live stream, but for future live streams, and to take these live streams and bring them to the city and be like, just watch this. Put it on speed and a half and watch this. You're gonna learn simple shit really quick. Oh yeah.
Hey, I want to, whoever this is, I don't actually know who this is. Directed by Leo, but directed by Leo. Will you email me? I'd love to connect with you if you want to.
That is so sweet, and he would love to connect with you. I'm sure. Literally. I just wanted to put that. Okay, so let me see. I was gonna say, if anybody has any. Oh, that's what I didn't say. While we show any of this footage, if there's somebody that anybody else knows, or people on the replay, if you're watching this and you see somebody in here, feel free to leave a comment you just have to pause it, look at the video timestamp, and just put guy in the red shirt, I am definitely taking this video and putting it on Rumble, as YouTube sometimes likes to do. They just have certain restrictions that Rumble does not have. So no matter what, this video will go on to Rumble. And again, we'll do the same thing on Rumble. If there's anybody in the videos that we're showing on this stream and in the future, feel free. Even if you're under the radar, you're allowed to come in your little fake radar name and put like, oh, that's so-and-so. I was really good friends with him for 5 years. I know, whatever it is, just so that if there's family members or people in the outside world, being like, what? That's my uncle. He's been in for 42 years. I didn't know about, I thought he just started 10 years ago. Whatever it is, it notifies family members, it notifies the world, and it also shows people in the outside world how deeply unconnected Scientology is to the outside world, include like deeply the Sea Org members. And it's so deep and darkly manipulative how they keep you under, an internet spell. You can't go on the internet. You can't be on the phone. You have to be on this bus at this time. You must do your job. If the fire extinguishers aren't fulfilled, then that's your problem. Everything's your fault. And you have to be ready to take responsibility for things that aren't your fault. So, it's just a lot. Okay.
Exactly. And one thing I wanted to say really quick. God, I just lost it. I just lost my thought.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Not your fault. It's too long. Leo said, yes, I'll reach out to you, Catherine. I was on my routing out form during COVID in the CLO Latam. When did you leave? And did you route out properly or blow?
I did not route out properly. I was improper. Which I'm really glad that I did, because that just, when you do the whole route out, that just adds another layer of trauma and things you need to address in therapy later. So
yep. Oh my God. Yep.
So I'm really glad that I did not.
Okay, let's see what this one is. I think we did. I have to kind of go through these vicariously, because some of them are just kind of like repeat videos, and I do remember some of them you didn't know, so I don't want to show those again. But
yeah, unfortunately there's some new people there.
Right. Okay, this is just the
Lupita Mariposa. Catherine, when you were in, did you know that Mark Bunker read out your name? Yes, I did, actually, because so this is another whole story that I don't have time to get into right now, but my mom did a whole thing in 2007 when she was trying to get me out, and she became she got declared, basically, because she was trying to do that. And then, she connected with Mark, and he read this whole thing that she had written to me, or to the Church of Scientology. I think she wrote it to Scientology about me. And I was going on, at that point, I was going on the internet sometimes, when I was on my way into the org, during the time we get to clean our rooms and stuff, I would stop at a cafe. A lot of people stopped at a cafe and got coffee or whatever, but you could, and then I would go onto the Wi-Fi and I would look for things about me, because I didn't think OSA was telling me everything that was going on. And so, I saw that video. Before I was out. And it was heartbreaking, and I didn't know what to do at the time. So anyway.
Aw. Wow. I believe the video is on his channel. Aw. Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
Work.
Yeah. I've seen it.
All right, so I'm just pulling up random ones. This one I think is from Ashley. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. I think I already asked you this. Here, let me share this. Sorry. No, it's funny when I'm watching a different screen and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still here. Must present and share to the chat so they know what the hell I'm talking about. Do you know this? I think I already asked you, but do you know this lady? We call her the warden because she's always
this is an ad, right?
Yeah, this is at the outside the Anthony building.
That looks can you play it a little bit more? Oh yeah, that's Neri. She's
Neri?
Neri, Nery.
Neri. Okay.
She used to be a friend of mine, actually.
See, it's so wild.
She has been in the Sea Org for 30 years. And she's in HTO. She's an ethics officer.
Wow.
She was last time I knew. I don't know. Maybe she's not anymore, but
that seems absolutely accurate. Why you know what I mean? Only, just so people know, I was an HCO. I was an MAA. I was a public MAA. I learned the HCO in and out, Hubbard Communications Office. And they deal with communication coming in and out of the organization, doesn't matter whether it's Scientology or not. They do everything. They know HCO controls communication coming in and out, handles all the ethics and justice of the organization. And then they also do all the posting and positioning. So that HCO literally covers every person in the Sea Org. Where they are, they have a little bit of control over them.
It's like HR in a company.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But I feel like they're more because Scientology.
Yeah.
So,
It's
they're
just Scientology.
Manipulated in the ethics.
So much more about their staff than a company ever would. But it's similar. Yeah. That's Neri. Poor Neri. She always seems so unhappy to me.
That's so good to know. Oh my God, Ashley will be glad to know that. So we can literally say her name. We can be like, "Hey, Neri, we can help you."
You guys should start saying to the people, the HGB or whatever people, not necessarily PAC because hardly anybody knows me there, but anyone on that you see at the Anthony building, or if you go to the
Hollywood, Catherine Olsen.
Tell them I said hi.
Yes, Catherine Olsen said hi. She used to live here with you. She's saying, "Get out! It's so amazing outside."
Yeah, and you can talk to her if you want.
So they're gonna filter what kind of news or Scientologists actually get to see. Oh yeah, 24/7.
Yeah, for the Sea Org, members, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's try this one. I don't know. This is a random one just that I pulled up. Oops, sorry. Cancel. Present.
I like the Furby by your flowers, by the way.
What's that?
A Furby. The background of this.
Oh yeah.
There's a little Furby peeking at us.
Where is it? I want to see it. Okay, first let's do this. Okay, sure. This is random, but do you know this soon to be couple in the I know you've probably already seen this before, but these two,
I haven't seen this actually. I'm behind. I've been working on all sorts of
okay, that's fine. I just wanted to I was wondering if you happen to know.
Fortunately, there's so many videos being done, it's hard to keep up with stuff.
Right, which is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know who that is. I don't.
Oops.
No,
Oopsie. Sorry.
Unless it's people who have been around the PAC base, Big Blue, whatever the heck you call it.
They were just kissing. Out ethics.
Oh. Anyway, unless it's people who have been around for a long time, I don't know hardly anybody there anymore. I know Odo.
Yeah.
Odo Huber, and I don't know any of the other security guys.
Okay, what about this one? This is from the AB building, and this is
I love it when you guys do the AB.
Yeah. It's at it's at nighttime, so you can't really see, but I wonder if you could. Here, I'm gonna turn this down. Okay. Can you see that?
A little bit.
So I don't know if it helps if I zoom in. I don't know if it'll allow me to do that. Oh no, it just restarts the video. But okay, here. It gets like this guy right here. Wait. Do you know any of them?
Oh, that's okay, so the guy on the left
right here.
That is what is his name?
Oh, and he actually closed the gate as well. See, he's going over. He's like, oh, about face. Look at, he like goes from walking straight and then like, boom, I must close the gate now.
That almost looks like a Russian guy I used to know. I think his name is Sasha.
Yeah.
Thing. He works at the Decem Center.
Yeah, that looks like this gate. This is out. Look at all them just waiting there.
Oh yeah, they're probably that's him. That's
him.
I think his name is Sasha.
Interesting.
He used to work in estates in the distribution and dissemination center. He worked in estates there.
See, it's like crazy. They just know like what the routine is, unload the vans, get everybody inside as quick as
Oh,
possible.
they must have. I wonder if they have a gate now that goes straight inside. I bet they do.
That
I
goes
bet
all the
they
way
do.
through.
I bet they made a gate inside that parking lot.
Oh, maybe so you
Wow.
can't see out the back end. Oh, I'm
So
trying
they
to
can
catch
just go
it.
straight into the. They
Right.
don't have to go through the front door.
Or
Can
they
just
don't
go.
have to go through the church end because I know they have the alley in the back that you're able to come in through the back.
I bet they made a gate. I bet they worked something out with the people that own the parking lot, which is the church in the back, and they made a gate to the building so that they can just go through there. I think that's what they
Interesting.
did. Because otherwise, because I don't know where else they would be going. It doesn't make any sense.
Right. Like they all seem, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
They're
They
being
made a gate.
unloaded and loaded in vans right now.
Yeah, so they don't have to go through the front door. Wow, that's smart. I mean, that's sucky,
Gross, but smart. Yeah.
yeah.
For the culty ways that they are.
So they can avoid all the dangerous, suppressive people.
Mm-hmm.
So dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, good. This is so cool that we even know who Neri is.
Yeah.
It's just nice because I
She's
see her a lot.
she's from
Ashley sees her
Venezuela.
all the time, and we call her the warden, and we don't want to call her the warden.
She's from Venezuela,
Wow.
and she has a really cool accent. She never lost her accent. I love I love it. Anyway.
Okay, this is different, and you might have already. I was remember before I was like, oh, is this Hank or is it not Hank? But I still want to share it in case and get again in case anybody and again knows any. You see the very first person though, right there.
The guy crossing the street.
Yeah, this guy. Wonder if I can like zoom in on this. Ugh, I can't. It won't let me zoom in. But yeah, this guy. Every day pulling a suitcase to and from. Do you think they're just full of PC folders?
It could be to and from where? Do you know where he's coming from?
Out of the parking lot. Yeah, he came out of this parking lot.
It might be PC folders, yeah.
And then you have, of course, this freaking dude. Do you know this guy? He's always pushing all the elderly medical people to the building.
He's probably in the medical office. No, I don't know him. I don't know very many people at PAC.
And is it normal for him to have that earpiece in his ear? You see that?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I bet he's
This
probably
is
got
a lady on the OT levels, by the way. This is where they're supposed to be. OT levels are supposed to be so powerful that you have full.
A lady in the wheelchair?
Yeah, she comes out of she's 100% on the OT levels. I've caught her multiple times.
I wonder who that is. Yeah, I don't know those people.
Okay, well that's that. Good.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the younger Sea Org members, newer people.
Ooh, you know what would be cool? I wonder if I could read off. Ooh. I wonder if I can read off a bunch of names. I'll do. Let's go through these videos first, and then we can. Forced labor. What is this one? Oh, that was me, my dad. Okay, so now I was gonna go to some of like Ashley's videos and maybe Dan Walks LA's videos when they were getting everybody off of the.
Somebody should donate a gimbal to Ashley so that she can get a not shaky shot, because I know it's hard to get a shot that's not shaky, because then you can see people better if she had a gimbal.
I have a gimbal, and it's like when you're in the moment and then you go, it's like the gimbal can just all of a sudden fail, and it just ruins your like moment, and it just like and it's like, oh, you're trying to get it up right, and sometimes it's like better to have shaky, but you still can view and see if somebody's hitting you or whatever than relying on a gimbal that's all smooth until it's not. Like, I don't know. Ashley, if you're watching or you see this on the replay or whatever, you can absolutely borrow my gimbal and see if you like it.
I just like to be because I like her videos and I like to be able to recognize people, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to recognize people. I'm just saying it would be cool.
Yeah, no, it'd be amazing. I mean, it
But
would
I
be
love the
amazing.
stuff that she does. It's
It,
really good.
yeah, and she like she if anybody doesn't know, go to Papusatology 99.
I was trying to find her channel again. I thought that I had
Put Ashley Ramirez Papusatology 99 and it should pop up for sure. Let's see if I have hers on.
Oh, there she is. I'm pretty sure I'm.
You could put Papusatology
Yeah,
and
I am
put Scientology and it will pop up.
Yeah, I
So
just
if
found
any
it.
of y'all are having any problems finding her, just type in on the search on YouTube, just type in Papusatology.
Oh,
And
she's got videos of a red-tailed hawk on here. That is so cool.
Yes, Papusa. She literally freaking has the most amazing footage, and she's going to be putting more up. And she's also going to be posting a lot more nature stuff. And she has so much nature, amazing shit that is like that hawk, red-tail hawk.
Neat.
I was obsessed, and that was during the rain, just of like a week ago or so when there was rains.
Yeah. I just gave her a like on that.
Oh, thank you,
neat.
Dan. Look, Papusatology 99.
Good. That's really cool.
All right, so I'm going to show some of her videos. Thank you, Dan, for that. Let's see, where did I put it? Oh yeah, right here. I put it. It's on the hard drive in some links. Well, you know what we can do? I can just go to. Let's just go to her channel. Excuse me, everybody. Give me 1 second, and then I'll just share the screen because I really just want to show. I want to show the videos that Scientology thinks they can try to hide from society.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of them now.
Oh, I was going to ask, do you know this guy? Let me mute this and make it bigger here. Oops, not so big. All right, there. All right, share screen. This guy I've seen walking a lot from, oh, it might be a little glitchy because I'm doing it on YouTube while I'm streaming on StreamYard. Do you know this guy, that guy? Oops, sorry. That.
Geez, lady, are you drunk?
I can be. I'll give you that.
I tried to see him. That's an LA Org staff member.
And do you know because of the jackets? Is that what that means? Okay.
Yeah,
so
but actually I thought LA Org was silver, so he might not be LA Org. He's probably something else.
He seems more like an auditor or something.
I don't know. I can't get good.
There you go. There's his ass.
Okay. I can't get a good look at him.
He might look. I'm trying to see. Hold on. Ashley was telling him a bunch of stuff. Like, so sorry. Excuse the Botox photos, video footage, but he clear. Why? Honestly, I was gonna say I think he's an auditor because he's not like he seems like a big guy. Right. If he was in security, he'd be all buff because he's sitting down a lot because he's auditing. It makes me feel like
he's definitely not security. He's a class 5 stuff.
Up, and look who's here. Security to tell him to get inside. Look, you can see on the right here, he's wearing some sort of OT or clear bracelet.
Oh yeah.
So
it might be
that's what made me think. He's like, huh? He's like, oh, just go inside because Ashley was literally calling him out. This is security. This is the behaviors of security on public sidewalks and in the outside world. This is why Scientology is dangerous, is they think they can carry their activities out into the outside world and think that that's going to be the new standard. So here, this guy I see all the time at Blue Building. Look, he says, come here. Even though the guy had freaking headphones in his ear. He's like, what? He's like, all of a sudden he's in trouble. Security saying, come here. So he follows security.
He's probably like, why are you walking by yourself? And blah, blah, blah.
So again, but like, again,
No.
HCO, security guards are in the division of HCO.
Dan, ass. See Dan's comment.
I'm all, Dan, no distractions here. So he walks him back into this building. So the guy puts his headphone back in, listening to his L. Ron Hubbard lectures. And this is just one street down from L. Ron Hubbard Way.
Oh, yeah.
But I've seen this guy walk outside of the AB and walk all the way from the AB back to the Blue Building.
You need to get a good look at his face. I didn't get a good look at his face.
I don't know if we get that. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Security's escorting him. He does not need any escorting, and security has to escort him. Yeah, so I think that was it. He just goes, he's like, nope, you go back inside, little soldier boy.
Little soldier boy.
Ass. Yeah, they can't walk without permission. They literally can't. They have to get approval from security. It's really
probably like, where are you going? Why are you going by yourself? You're being harassed by this SP. Get back.
Yeah, and they're like, how come you have continued to keep walking without hiding and running into the nearest building? And he's like, oh, I had my lectures in. I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here. Sea Org members. Oh, yeah, I want that. What is this one? Oh, my God. You saw when the bus got stuck? Okay, let's go over this.
Recently? I saw one from like a year ago.
A couple months ago, the bus got stuck trying to
back. Freaks LA running, yelling at them when the bus was stuck on something, but that was like from a year ago.
So funny. See, we got to get them where we can. Okay, so let's see. This one I think you've seen before, but I don't think we had the time to like really be like, who's this? Are you able to? Do you know any of these people?
People in red are from Bridge Publications.
Okay, so people in the red uniform are from Bridge Publications.
Yeah.
Which, I wonder if I can. Oh, I don't think I can zoom in on this. That's so annoying. Let's see. Let's try. Can I zoom in on? Oh, can you? If I go like,
I don't know that.
You see these boxes on the left here?
That's all galley stuff.
No. It's Bridge Publications.
Oh no, that's Bridge. That's
like
Bridge.
Lectures. Yeah. So the other day when me and Audit LA went by 7th Street and Figueroa, they had their Dinetic stand. And they had these red shirts on and a bunch of these white boxes that said Bridge Publications all over them.
Those are probably.
And so it's like, gee, I wonder where these came from. And then, of course, you have Alexander here literally saying, we're going to get the gate closed. But you'll see later the gate wasn't closing. So he had to like go and figure this out. But you see, there's all these people. These are every single person in this video is a Sea Org member. 100%. Nobody would be behind this gate in the loading dock like this if they were not a Sea Org member. No public would just be hanging out here.
Yeah.
This is definitely like a Sea Org member area, right, Kat? You would say that?
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
I just thought of something because I just saw that Cisco. You see that Cisco truck? That's where they get a lot of
truck. Yep.
Cisco. You know what we could do? I don't know how we go about doing this, but I don't know if there's a way to like contact corporate Cisco or something to let them know.
Good morning.
What
I don't know if they would do it though. I don't know. I don't honestly think a company.
I mean, their account with Cisco is huge.
It's huge. So, it's huge. They've been with Cisco since the Int Ranch days. So
yeah, and that's where Flag and PAC and the HB and everybody gets their anyway. I don't know. I don't know how these corporations work. If they probably don't care if we tried to tell them the truth about Scientology, but maybe
they would. Literally, it doesn't matter. At a certain point, if you write a letter, this is a good idea, Kat. Maybe we should do this together. If we write a letter to Cisco, to Frito-Lay, all these companies that come and do their big, canteen drop-offs or whatever it is, and just say, guys, you guys are supporting this. Not only like maybe we can even get them to talk to them, or we can give them cards that say, hey, I don't know what's going on in here, but my friend who I really love has these Aftermath Foundation cards. I was wondering, if you just take one anytime you need. I love you, brother. I'm just saying, if you do want to leave, they can help you. Like, wouldn't that be cool?
Something, yeah.
Janet Whelan and Moxon and Kirsten Peterson are all infiltrating the city, and the LAPD and everybody in between. So why
I can't believe Janet Whelan is still doing anything. She's so old. She's like 70 or 80 now. Anyway.
It's sad. Okay, I'm going to just play this. Let me know if there's anybody here that you know, or that you're like, oh, that's the, look at, so I want people to also watch. Look, I'm going to restart it. Watch how this is the beginning of the footage, right? And as it gets played, you're going to see a bunch of Sea Org members who think they normally can just walk freely here. And they don't realize there's a protester literally talking right here. And watch, the moment Sea Org members walk by, they immediately turn around. Right here. Boom. Look at the people in the back.
Yeah.
Security's telling everybody, tell everybody. Look, now those Sea Org members right here are telling them, nope, you can't go that way. There's protesters. Look. And watch this guy right there.
Yeah,
boom, turns around. Boom, turns around. Boom, she goes that way. See, they scatter like literal cockroaches and mace. Or whatever the spray is that. And who doesn't run around? The Cisco guy, the guy who's doing his normal job right here.
Yeah.
It's like, hello. Whatever. Totally. He doesn't give a flying fuck. Okay.
There's Hank.
Look at how casually Kat just said that. There's Hank. So you know Hank very well.
Yeah. Hey, I'm pretty sure he used to be at the gold base.
Yep. I believe he. That's why I feel so like I've known you for so long, Hank.
Yeah.
Sadly, I wish Jeff Hawkins was. Look, do you see him? He has the radio.
Yeah, he's in the States. That's why.
Yeah, he's in the States.
Everyone in the States.
And look at what he's dealing with. He's dealing again with all of the fire hydrants. That this is not a normal thing that even like a church person at the Christian church down the street or anything would be like, oh, I'm bringing all of these. No, you would have a fire person or a city worker coming to grab the freaking fire hydrants and loading them up and filling them up, But Scientology does it their way.
Yeah. Plus they're using this guy who's like, he shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff.
I don't understand. I don't understand how the city worker that's filling these up doesn't question this and say, excuse me, as a part of my report, there was an elderly man who did not look very healthy running all of these fucking on a dolly. Like it just seems so that Scientology has normalized this stuff so much that the city doesn't see that there's something wrong with this image.
Yeah.
This guy, this is what he does all day long. And I don't mean to say this guy. Catherine, you know him. His name is Hank. And he's been in the Sea Org forever. Most likely he's been at Gold Base for sure. I bet you Mark or Claire Headley would know about that. Look, the fire hydrant falls. Who picks it up? Him. Oh, at least the city guy.
Extinguisher. It's an extinguisher. You keep saying hydrant.
Sorry, extinguisher.
It's okay.
Yeah, and it's just so sad. He has a major humpback. He's hunchback. That's not good. That's Arthur. Look, and security is just watching him do his job. This is normal for security. They are like, good, get them in, and we're gonna close
security.
The gate.
Security also. They're like they are very
you know that guy?
Status happy.
Yeah, they're so honored.
Security is very status happy.
Very much. I'm so glad you said that. Security guards are so egotistical and status happy.
Yeah.
Do you know that this guy here on the left of Hank right here?
Who is that?
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
He looks vaguely familiar. Let it play for a second.
It'll come back a little. Oh yeah, see how they're just scatter in.
I remember that guy. I don't remember his name. God. He's been around for a while.
But you see all the Bridge publication boxes. This is when like Streets LA or at like myself and Audia, how we go and interrupt Dianetics booths. This is
Oh,
where
yeah.
they're getting from the blue building. They're getting these lectures, these e-meters. These are all
So
built
those
by
are from Bridge Publications.
Bridge
Yeah.
Publications, exactly.
Yeah.
Which all come from Gold Base or SMP. They literally print and do everything in
Well,
these.
Bridge prints all the books. They do all the lectures. They do everything from there. Nothing comes from Gold anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Well, to me, when I say Gold Base, that's so interesting. I have to be very clear about that. I meant uplines, int.
Yeah.
Every international. That's when you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the executives of
So they had to move all the production of the CDs and everything to Bridge Publications from the Gold Base because of this point on you can't on it's like a human trafficking, not human trafficking, but it's if you live at the same place where you work,
that's exactly what it is. You can't live and work.
You can't do that. You can't live at the same place you work. So you had all these people. They were producing the CDs at the Gold Base, but they also lived there. So they had to move the production to Bridge Publications because everyone who works at Bridge Publications lives at the Blue Building.
Yep. And if they could have it their way, they would have my mother working at the Gold Base in the office and sleeping right in the next room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, this girl, she's like a Russian girl. I knew her when
I know her. No, she's American.
No, not Russian. I thought that she was
she works in external comm.
Yes.
External comm,
but her parents, she's like oh my God. I
forget her name.
I worked with her in HCO. She was in the communication. She was in Department 2 in Flag.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she's been around for a long time.
And that was 15 years ago. So, of course, she's in Incom or direct, whatever she's in right now. That's a higher up.
External comm.
External comm.
External comm in the Continental Liaison.
She got promoted. She literally got promoted from Department 2, like mailing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's just see her again. But when I saw her, I was like, oh, it's so weird. Sometimes when I protest, I'm like, hey, you, like I can't say their name, but I'm like, I worked with you. Like, it's so wild. Some of them I remember, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to back it up. Sorry, one more time. One more time. What does she have? Right here.
She's got. So when Amazon delivers to the base, they have these big totes because there's so many. There's packages. Like people that get so many not people that get so many packages, but there's so many Sea Org members that order things from Amazon because they can't go out shopping and whatever. And so they're all delivered in this.
And security can monitor it. They open and they check all the mail that comes.
Yeah, everything has to go through. I think all the packages.
This chick is doing that. She's bringing all the mail that comes in, puts it in a room, and then everything gets cleared and secured. Like literally cleared and secured in the communicate. Like they say, yes, this little package from, Anne Rathburn, of course, can go to her RTC or her relative, whatever. Like they scan shit going in and out. They will open up a piece of mail.
If they want to open up something, they will. They didn't open up all the Amazon stuff that came into the HGB, but they could if they wanted to. If you have somebody. Like, for example, if anything was sent to your dad, I'm sure that anything that gets sent to your dad is opened. Like he's
100%. Like,
because he has, you're an external influence. That's what it's called. You're an external influence.
I am definitely warning. I'm an external influence. Am I not making it clear? That's a very good idea though, Kat. I just got an idea that what if I just bombarded my dad with like awesome things that he loves from Amazon? At least one of them would get to him, right? They couldn't, I don't know. I'm going to do this on my own time, but okay. I just wanted to so yes, the big, huge Amazon bags that they fill all the mail, and then put it in their own room. And this chick literally has to sort all the mail. This goes to RTC. This is executive mail. This is HCO. This is Department 2. This is Division 2. This is Division 4. This is an auditor. This is CMO.
And I remember when I was in Columbus, we could get stuff. We used to, some people used to get like Amazon stuff delivered directly to the apartments. And I remember at one point we were told, you can't do that. You have to get it delivered to the org. It has to go through HCO.
And so, see, yeah, same thing happened in Clearwater.
And I used to do it anyway. I used to get my own stuff anyway, because often I would be the first one home. And so I would be able to just grab it before anyone saw it.
Sorry, I read this.
Pays for the Amazon membership.
Escape a cult. Wouldn't that be great? What if we just
not everybody has Amazon Prime. I mean, you only have to pay if you have Amazon Prime. So
who pays for the Amazon memberships?
But that's only if you have Prime. Like you can have a free Amazon. You can get stuff.
Is that true? Like maybe I need to look at my bills, but I don't have Prime, I don't think, and they still charge me like $10 or something a month.
Really? I don't know.
I might be wrong. I'm literally getting rid of all.
When I was in
it, condense on money so much that I'm like,
when I was there, people were getting paid regularly, because otherwise it really becomes a problem, and they start going to their parents and going outside trying to get money, and so they actually pretty regularly pay the staff. So if you're getting $47 a week, and you want to pay $10 a month to Amazon, that's like, you could do that if you wanted to, you know what I mean? Anyway.
I don't know. I need to figure it out. Oh yeah. Peter said it's not a city worker. It's a private company that refills and checks the file. See, which makes it even worse. Like that is the loophole where they don't have to interact, where we're going to the city every Tuesday, every Wednesday. And we're literally saying, stop giving Scientology permits. Stop allowing internal members, indentured servants, to be doing the work of a job that a city worker would be doing.
Oh, yeah.
But instead, like Peter said, it's not a city worker. It's a private company that refills it. So like, it's just so, it's amazing the loopholes and the tunnels that Audit LA and me are going through. And I want to say Mona, Henry, I want to fucking name everybody that's helping us do. There's so much going on, Kat. You would be so proud of us. Like,
that's great.
Like,
I think I saw somebody doing a live stream from one of the city council meetings or something. Or one
was
of the
it Audit LA? Good.
It may have been.
Good. I hope everybody follow. Oh, let me see if I still have Audit LA in my. I'm
definitely I'm subscribed to her.
This is audit.in.la at Gmail.
Yeah.
That's your Gmail, and her YouTube is Audit in LA or Audit LA.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, that's so funny that I'm always with her and I just don't realize that her actual YouTube is something. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to show that. There's so much going on. Okay, let's finish with this video. I just wanted to show, oh, here, let me undo this. Yes, if you want to email Audit, she'll gladly take your email address.
Yeah, there probably is an Amazon business account, but staff can't use that for personal stuff. Like if you want to buy something from Amazon, that's your $47 is going to that.
But they may, what Siegelin's saying is they may have a business account.
Oh,
that yeah. when I saw a mail, one time I saw a mail that said Mark Yeager. And I was like, oh my God, who's in there? And that was at the HGB. And so I was like, I was telling, I think it was.
Yeah, because all the mail, get this, all the mail that goes to the gold base, into the int base, yep. All of that goes to the HGB, and they drive it to gold.
6331 Hollywood Boulevard. My mother does not receive packages or did not receive packages from my grandma. Love you, Grandma. She's not here anymore. I don't have any grandparents. But when my grandparents would send them my birthday presents or Christmas presents that were very meaningful to them, they would have it all right. And I could tell because the packages smelled like extreme perfume. And it was just like my grandma's natural, like, oh, I'm just wrapping. And it was just like her extra whatevers of the world. I would just know, oh, that's my package from my grandma. But they would even open that up to make sure that my grandma wasn't writing anything to my mother that would say like, oh, we really miss, Megs or Colleen or Jarrett. We wish we could hang. They literally would take things out like that. They would say, the Sea Org Gold Base would say was causing my mom interbulation or other fish to fry on her lines.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay, so one thing I want to bring up about this image really quick. See everybody where my mouse is? A Sea Org member looks like they're so official, right? Here she is with gloves. Why does this woman who's picking up the mail have gloves? Because there are some fucking weird shit that Scientology gets in the mail. And they have to literally wear gloves. So there's no evidence of this human being affiliated or anything with opening the mail. If there was some extreme legal thing, right? OSA now takes over that, not this person. But she's high enough to know, oh, this must be sent to OSA. So this is what's crazy. Another thing. This isn't a cell phone she has in her fucking pocket.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
If she's an external comm, she's got a cell phone.
Okay, but she also has a pager. I'm gonna play it. It'll probably get her bitter. Okay, keys, pager, and these cards which open doors in like beep beep. And then her phone. This phone is not a casual Verizon number that is in her name. No, this phone is in a Sea Org Scientologist business phone account.
Yeah.
Anyways, wow. I'm just reflecting that
it's similar to how companies like you have a company phone. It's the same. It's the same setup, and
or a police officer. They can't be making private calls on their phone.
Yeah.
So you see how the place is just clearing up. This is just the norm. Everything clears up all of a sudden when there's any kind of protester coming through. Here's a bus full of Sea Org members. And then here is them trying to fix the gate.
I wonder how he's just they're trying to get the gate closed.
Yeah, it's like stuck. And they told that guy, that's why I was wondering if you knew him, the guy that was standing here with them. Remember?
Yeah.
They told him to go, and right now it's just Alexander, the security guard, and what's his name?
Is that Hank still?
Hank.
Or is it
it's just else? Hank. Yeah, it's just Hank and that guy.
Oh yeah.
And they leave the fire hydrants. That's how much. It's just silly. They leave the fire hydrants, but yet this person can still work. They can still do their thing, right? But Sea Org members. And of course, we know they've sealed up all the gate and the fencing, so nobody can even film in between these cracks here.
Yeah, that's been like that since the anonymous days.
Exactly. No, no, Catherine. Let me tell you.
Oh, they filled in the cracks.
They have sealed up the cracks because they realized we would go in and film. Yes, they still do it. They sealed up all these cracks. So there's only a certain time we can get a few people, coming in. This is almost done. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. Okay, so I wanted that for the record. And then is there anything, I haven't been looking at. Yes, I also want to promote that Antics of a Mama Squirrel is constantly restreaming the city hall, the city public works, the city, pretty much anything that when it comes to calling in or doing anything, she's literally live streaming from her YouTube, even though the city does have their own YouTube up. Sometimes they don't show who's talking or the volume sucks. And it's really nice to be able to go to, thank you, to Antics. Dan, do you think you could also put up Antics YouTube channel? I would love to get more people following her. She has a fucking sweetheart. She means so well. She literally like she yarns, and she has a whole group, a beautiful community of people that I love that support her. And they're
How
all
did she get
artists.
her handle? I want to know how she got her handle. How she
Antics
decided
of a mama squirrel. Antics, if you want me to send you the link, you can jump up here, okay? Also,
oh,
Audit.
she's got a little squirrel on her. That's so cute.
And she literally took this shirt that I'm wearing, she took it and put it on a squirrel in AI or whatever. And it's been like every time there's a public works meeting, it's like a squirrel with the warning shirt. It's so cute. I don't know. I just
she's got all this. She's got all this AI stuff with squirrels. I love it.
Yes, because we're all disgusting, beautiful squirrels.
Disgusting, beautiful squirrels.
Just complete. I mean, aren't we? Aren't we just so degrading?
Yeah.
I also was going to bring up Antics post times, dates, and links. Exactly, Lupita. Dan, will you send me Antics? Here's Audit LA's YouTube, by the way, just in case anybody wants to.
I need to make sure I think I'm subscribed to her.
Please subscribe to her, Catherine, because you will literally be like, holy shit, we are doing the inside work. I know Aaron liked to say that he was the reason that the LAPD is investigating whatever. That is the biggest horseshit ever, and so fucking rude and disrespectful for the fucking people across the world that have been calling in to the LAPD city meetings and the public works every Wednesday, every Friday, every Tuesday at police commission. Like, that is so insane. Yeah. When I have filed my own police report, that somebody would ever say that they are the ones responsible for all of this work being done. That is so fucking disgusting. And for anybody who says that on any of their live streams, I'm not just talking about Aaron. Maybe he didn't realize, maybe he's just talking about Clearwater Crew. I don't give a fuck. When we're talking about protesters taking down Scientology, you include everybody that has been doing that. You don't just say. Yeah,
it really is a group effort.
It's a group effort. None of us would be. Aaron would never have known to go to the city meetings if none of us had ever done that.
Yeah.
So he's also learning whether he wants to forget to acknowledge people that are fucking doing it on a daily basis or not. And it's not just Aaron who thinks that, oh, because I did this, oh, because I went to La Poubelle, I was the one who got arrested. No, it's a group effort, you egotistical fucking idiots. Jesus.
Well said.
Imagine if I was saying that about I accomplished this. Shut the fuck up. I didn't do shit by myself. I did it with everybody. How dare you? Fucking how dare you? Anyways, wow. So yeah, go to Audit LA's page. She's fucking amazing.
I just subscribed to her, and I subscribed to.
I don't like to go. I don't personally like to go to the city hall meetings. I'm already in my world. I'm learning, and I don't want to be live and controlling a fucking camera as well. Audit LA's already doing it. I like to be there with her. She's teaching me. I'm learning, and then I can still say hi to chat and do stuff. So I do recommend people do follow Audit LA. Because we are doing amazing shit. And not only that, Audit LA is kind of our announcer of the city shit and what's going on. And she has a lot of people supporting her. And those people are supporting me and like helping me get my lawsuits and shit together. Like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of drainage. I'm like, and then I go out and protest the Blue Building here once in a while because I'm so busy doing this shit and also trying to keep my life together. Let's not forget about the fact that I no longer have a job that I had for over 15 years, that I was easily able to do shows, music, my art, and still get paid. And they still, like, it's insane. It's just, no, I'm just like, no. This is a group effort. This is SPTV because we're all suppressive persons. It's not just the SPTV Foundation. It is the Aftermath Foundation. It is fucking Tory Magoo. It is everybody who has done anything to expose the internal shit of Scientology. So nobody is the one sole proprietor or whatever of I did the most and this is why this is happening. No, fucking go fuck yourself. Fucking, I will never be okay or work with people who think that they are the ones who did it all. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Amen.
Sorry, not sorry. I really don't like that shit.
No, you're
from people
completely
who are
right.
doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
understand you're doing stuff that, you know, we're all doing stuff. So don't fucking say that you're the one. Like, whoo, how dare you? Especially when you don't know what I'm going through, because I don't talk about everything on the live streams. I talk about hopefully getting Scientology taken down, dissolving what they've safe pointed over the last fucking 70 years. Like, so. And also support the channels that everybody's like, oh, they only have this amount of followers. Good. Support the channels that are the smaller channels. We were all smaller channels. So support them, because you're going to learn more than you ever knew as long as you're following all of us.
Yeah.
It just seems so crazy. Follow us all, learn more. There's nothing wrong with having more information all the time. You can't like get a brain aneurysm from having too much knowledge.
Yeah, and the thing too that I've said this before, but OSA works really hard to disconnect people from each other.
Exactly. Or to
not just Scientologists from their family.
Like, oh, you shouldn't work with them. Oh, you shouldn't.
Yeah, but that they work really hard to dismantle people who are connected outside of Scientology. Like they must have been so happy when there was this whole division a few years ago, and you know, whatever. It must have been like, oh, good. They're not working together anymore. That's fantastic. Anyway.
Exactly. No, they do want that. They want separation, but also
if you want to help Scientology and if you want to help OSA, then do whatever you can to create division. And if you don't, then, you know, work with people and don't trash talk people, and you know, everyone's contributing. Anyway.
Yeah, I totally agree. So I also didn't, and I want people to feel just like people are like, when people are like, hey, you know, if I was in the Sea Org, I wouldn't want, you know, Laura yelling at me or other protesters the way that they're doing it. Okay, we learned from that. But also I'm like, no, there's certain people that I'm yelling at that I knew, that I'm literally like, you're a fucking piece of shit. So
here's the thing too that I just thought of. Here's another thing I thought of. When you're in the Sea Org, and I thought this when I was in the Sea Org, when you're in the Sea Org, you don't differentiate between who's friends with who on the outside. You think everyone's basically together. So if there's somebody who's like a little bit toxic, who you know of, and you're like, oh, I don't want to have anything to do with that person if I'm coming out of Scientology, or if I'm trying to leave the Sea Org, I don't want to have anything to do with so and so. And so that makes you not want to talk to anybody who's in the ex-Scientology community, because you figure everybody's sort of connected, even if they're not really. You kind of think that everyone's connected, and so whatever you do is going to reflect.
Technically, we are. Scientology made people all connected. That was the point of Scientology, was keeping everybody really close, and you can't tell, you know, you can't talk shit about this person, because if you do, then you'll be in ethics with them, because that's LPR for Scientology. Like everything was always somehow close, and it's like, no, I can have my own opinions and say certain things and feel certain things and still know that, or not say certain things, so that I know that the intention of taking down Scientology is always at the forefront. Dissolving Scientology's manipulative scandals and routines on a daily basis that they do on a daily basis while people are on vacations, while people are like, oh, okay, well, the city's off for a week. Sea Org members are still working 24/7 under slave indentured freaking manipulative tactics, abuses, literally. Like, so that's the whole point. It doesn't matter if some people don't get along or somebody didn't say this right or whatever. The point is, are you really here to be healing and helping us all and to help that Sea Org member get out? Are you?
Exactly.
What would you do if you really wanted that Sea Org member to come out, but they have all these certain, blockages? You're not going to just be like, you need therapy. They're not going to listen. They're going to be like, oh, you know what I mean? So like, I just think it's so unnecessary to say that I'm the only one doing something. No, you're not. All of us are fucking, none of this would have happened if none of us were all doing this. It doesn't just take one person, never, especially taking down Scientology. It's going to take 1 million people to take down Scientology.
That's true.
Any of it is good,
really
and we need to stay focused on that. That's like something I always wanted. Okay. Another thing I wanted to bring up before we've been doing this a while. We're amazing and strong. But one thing I wanted before we end is I do note there was a bunch of streams, even from Aaron's stream and from Nora recently when Nora went to Clearwater and she saw, what's his name? The security guard.
Andrew Shape. He's an OSA.
Not Andrew Shape. There was a security guard. Oh my God, I should know his name. It's literally.
But just for anybody to know,
he was the security.
Just for anyone to know who's talking about or wondering about Andrew Shape, he's an OSA flag. He's been an OSA flag for a very long time. Just so you know, anyway, because I know him. I know who he is. I know his mom. His mom is Lynn Shape, and she's in OSA International. So there you go.
There you go. And when I was in Clearwater, he was always definitely in the security realms of things. And also I ran for.
He might be like external security chief or something OSA by now. That might be what he is.
Roy. Thank you. Roy. Do you remember Roy?
Roy Rodriguez?
Roy. Yeah. He was the security. Yeah. He was like security chief. Nora went to Clearwater and was walking around just showing her chat like, all right, and here's and she was like, hey Roy, do you remember me? And he came by. I have to say he looked super skinny and I was like, oh my God, that's Roy. He was literally the like nice security person that like somehow got along with everybody, even that, but would kind of calm shit down. Apparently, I don't know, maybe he was a fucking asshole to other people, but when Nora was on her live stream out in Clearwater, literally being like, hey, Roy, and Roy was like, oh, hey, yeah, I remember you. She was like, how's it going? I was shocked. Like, why is Roy, who used to be such an important structure in PAC security down at the Blue Buildings here, now he said he was a cleaner. He's a cleaner.
Oh, really?
Gee, this sounds so familiar. This sounds like my life in CMO when I got demoted from CMO. They sent me to dishes, sent me to the EPF, and the first job I had was a public areas cleaner in the Fort Harrison Hotel. And that is literally what Roy is doing.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. I definitely remember when he was in PAC security forever.
See, so I was like, Roy, right? And so like, even when Nora gets a clip doing that, or even
and
his son
was in Bridge, his son was in Bridge Publications, Seb Rodriguez. I think he's out of the Sea Org now.
Interesting.
I think he might be out of the Sea Org.
There were other people that Aaron caught, and this other guy, Ian, he has his own account, and he has gotten, maybe I can pull it up actually. Well, maybe we can do part 2, and we'll like really dive into all of the just Sea Org members, just people that we used to know and stuff.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Go from there. But it was shocking, even just to see the clip, or when Aaron would go and there was this chick, what's her name? She was the mother-in-law. She was my mother-in-law, technically. I was married to Simon Carr like 25 years ago.
Oh,
and
wow.
For just so, he was in the, long story longer. He was literally a cadet in the PAC cadet org for a little bit. His parents were in the Sea Org, and then his dad left or whatever. And so he had a chance at some point in his cadet org thing of either joining the Sea Org or just going, or maybe he didn't. And his dad was like, hey, I'm going to take my kid. Whatever it was, his dad was still Scientologist, and his mom is Mary Kay Carr.
Mary Kay Carr. I know her. Yeah.
So they got divorced, and then Simon's dad married, oh my God, Tanya, I want to say her name was. And I saw Aaron, literally, he was like out doing his protesting and was like, hey, could you tell people if they need help leaving Scientology? And I was like, oh my God, that's literally my ex-mother-in-law. And the fact that I feel that they've moved a lot of people from LA to Flag, and they're like, including Roy, who
Interesting.
I believe was when she was on I believe that at a certain point, David Miscavige is like, get these people who know too much in this state over to another state so they can't be recognized, subpoenaed, or seen by protesters that have known them for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
He's literally a
I
cleaner.
can totally see that happening to somebody in PAC security. Like, get them out of here. They know
they know too much. And then what's so fucked up is they know too much, so they're like, oh, I understand why I'm being put as a cleaner.
Yeah.
To stay out of the public eye. So it's so manipulative. Yes, thank you, Super Pup. If you would like to support me and keep up with her working activism.
Super Pup SP. I love these handles. They're really funny.
She's amazing. She's so amazing. Okay, cool. Well, how do you feel, Kat? Do you want to, should we end it here and then we can do another?
Yeah, we can do another one. And we should do an art too.
Yes, let's do
the art one, and we need to do the tour of all the buildings, because we didn't finish that.
We need to finish the tour of all the buildings, and plus I have more buildings that are like, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the Devonshire or whatever. I don't know. So we'll do that. So we need to do an art thing. Let's talk. I'm very down to talk about art, because like that was so deprived and depleted on every aspect from us, because art is very interesting. It really pulls you out of whatever stuck sort of normal habits you have and just puts you out into this softer, safer space. And I just love that. It's super helpful for people who have been in the Sea Org and are leaving. A lot of people think they can't do art. And I'm like, girl, boy, I can't do art. And then once you're in it and you start making something, you're like, oh, that looks kind of cool. Yeah. Like, that's art. Like, yeah. So I love all that. Yes, and I love that the Clearwater protesters are learning about the city shit and all that. That's so awesome. Like, that's how I learned. That's how we all get better and do more meaningful things. So yes, next live stream I do want to do the next one. We'll do a bunch of the videos and just showing the actual physical normality and structure of Sea Org members and how they operate and how they disappear from security guards and getting off the buses and won't speak to anybody who has any sort of question about it. Good. That's fun. And then art, and that's all. We just stick with that, okay? Yeah. Woo. All right, my sweet child angel babes, you guys are so awesome. If there's any questions or comments, you better say them now before I end this stream. We definitely will be back though. And again, I just wanted to shout out the Aftermath Foundation for supporting and helping people who have left many years ago and are still unhealed. And there's lots of awesome group therapies they've been giving out for people doing that, like who have left Scientology and all that. But I specifically very much appreciate it, because my crazy mind goes all over the place. And so to jump into any kind of healing groups, which it's not only Aftermath, but I just wanted to thank the Aftermath Foundation for the therapy that I have been getting with just them. So that's really awesome. Can you do art? Exactly. Let's do maybe an art Church of Scientology crossover thing. I think that would happen naturally, because we would be like painting. Oh my God. Yeah. That would be fun. And just talking about it all. Amazing one. Yes, thank you. Art is healing. Yes, they don't even smile or wave in the streets of Clearwater. It's weird, right, Lauren with a C? Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Well, thank you, Kat, so much. You're freaking amazing.
Thank you. That was great.
Yeah, and I'll set whenever you're ready, even if it's not, maybe we do something Sunday or whenever we'll plan it, and everybody shall be ready. And we have I have a lot of other things that I want to keep bringing up on to the live stream, so it's on the record. So I'm going to do that myself, whether I do that with other people, but I definitely want to keep doing more stuff with you.
It's fantastic. Thank you, and thanks everybody.
Thank you, everybody. You guys are the bomb, Jiggity John. And we will see you. Oh, I will put up my email address in case people are like, wait, Laura. It's Laura FM Music. So it's LARAFMMUSIC@gmail.com. Email me if you have any updates or evidence or information on anything. I'm totally down. Anything that has to do with exposing and taking down Scientology's crimes. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Love you
everybody.
so much. Love you so much, Kat. And go to your channel. You said anybody can call you if you want. Love you so much.
Yes,
Love you guys.
contact me if you want to.
Yep,
Okay.
you can contact me if you didn't get her email, and I'll get you her email. So love you all. Love, love, love. See you all very soon. The meetups. Oops. Bye.
Far from home. Love me up when I'm down. Love me close when I'm all alone. Safe, far from home. Hold me up when I'm feeling down. Hold me close when I'm all alone. Keep me safe, far from home. Hold me up when I'm feeling down. Hold me close when I'm all alone. Keep me safe, far from home. You think you got it, but you don't actually really know. You're so pathetic. You've lost your heart, your love and soul. Now you're all alone, wondering which way to go. Who cares? Who really actually knows? You got your money and your crimes, you're doing fine. Cross the borderline and now your kids are on the line, waiting for the other to cover up their crimes. But now the feds are on the line. Yeah, you're so suppressive. Well, you like it or not, you're so suppressive. You put yourself in this box. Your time, your pain, you're mentally insane, and you don't know who you are, so you best behave. Don't stop giving till you give it all. Don't stop giving till your feelings are small. Don't stop giving till you giving it all. You don't stop. Don't stop. You got your money and your crimes, you're doing right. Cross the borderline and now your kids are on the line, waiting for the money to cover up your crimes. But now the feds are on the line. Yeah, you're so suppressive. Well, you like it or not, you're so suppressive. You put yourself in this box. My time, your pain, I'm mentally insane, and you don't know who you are, so you best behave. Don't stop giving till you've given it all. Don't stop giving till your feelings are small. Don't stop till you've given it all. No, you don't stop till you've given it all. You got your money and your crimes, you're doing fine. You've crossed the borderline and now your kids are on the line, waiting for the court to cover up the giving it all. Don't stop giving till your feelings are small. Don't stop giving till you've given it all. Don't stop until you don't stop. You got your money and your crimes, you're doing fine. You've crossed the borderline. Your kids are on the line, waiting for the money to cover up their crime. But now the feds are on the line. Yeah, when I'm suppressing, well, you like it or not, you don't suppress it. You put yourself in this box. You're tired, you're pain, you're mentally insane, and you don't know who you are, so you best behave. Don't stop till you've given it all. Don't stop till your feelings are small. Don't stop till you've given it all. You don't stop, no you don't stop. You don't got the power of your mind to let you roam. Discover up your climb, you throw the right, in the right time, but though you're impressive, suppressing life. You want your money and your gold, you're fine, living with power and money on your mind, waiting for the sex appeal to cover up your pride. But you're dirty, nasty mind. You're so suppressive. Well, you like it or not, I'm so suppressive. I put myself in this box. My time, my pain, I'm mentally insane. Well, you don't know who you are, so you best behave. Don't stop giving till you've given it all. You don't stop till your feelings are